Hey guys, welcome back to Brain Eaters. I'm Halle Kiefer.
I'm Mary Lords.
And this week our episode is entitled Animals Getting Too Smart. We've read some interesting developments that make us sort of concerned that, look, we as humans, we have a huge school set, we have very big brains and everything, but sometimes we hear about animals doing stuff that seems like maybe it's encroaching in our territory.
Yeah.
So we're just sort of worried, like, what happens when the animals get too smart?
Yeah.
For example, recently there was a study released basically saying how way more spiders, species than we had thought, actually fish for fish.
Yeah.
And we found this really upsetting because we love fish.
I find it really upsetting because spiders are catching fish, which is not like a thing that I thought in my brain was possible. Like,
Right.
I operate under the assumption that, like, I kind of know what's going on.
Right, exactly. We all, how else could you go through the world without, like, killing yourself?
Yeah.
You have to assume, like, I have some
I
sort
got
of
a lock on this. Now I find behind my back that they're catching fish. I just, like,
Behind
can't
our back.
process it. My fish that I eat, spiders are sitting at the edges of ponds and rivers, and they're hunting spiders so they don't catch with a web. They just wait with their millions of little hands.
Spiders have a million
They
little
have
hands.
a million little hands.
That's scientific.
And then just grab them, drag them onto land, bite them, liquefy their insides, and then just suck it up like a fish milkshake. It's disgusting.
And it's just, I'm not saying that we as humans own all fish. Like, fish are not ours to eat.
Yeah.
But we've kind of been operating under that assumption.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes you'll see bears eating them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with a bear. I will argue with a spider. Especially when it's so many. And apparently there's species on every continent except Antarctica, which makes sense. Because, like, nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
Other than penguins.
Imagine if you were a fish on Antarctica. How miserable that would be.
Oh, God. Anything that lives in Antarctica.
I can't handle thinking about spiders doing something that I didn't know that they were doing before.
You're right. And it's like, obviously they have been doing it forever. But we're just finding this out. And they find it all the time, like, animals have these skills that we as humans just sort of took for granted that we would have.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we were also reading another study that we'll post below, and it's about how they've done these studies that show that apes are able to use advanced planning and self-control in order to achieve their goals. For example, in the study they were doing, I couldn't understand what they were saying because they said they gave the apes a hose in order to get some fruit soup. And I'm like, this is not really testing anything that in reality, like, apes are not in the jungle using a hose to get fruit soup. So that's not really on point.
What is fruit soup?
I'm assuming it's like a smoothie. It should just say smoothies. Apes are using a hose to get smoothies. But what they found out is that they were able to, like, plan and abstract thoughts. So it would be able to be like, okay, if I use this this hose for this, I'll be able to get this smoothie.
Yeah.
AKA fruit soup.
Mm-hmm.
And also apparently in the wild they do that. They'll harvest honey, but they realize what they're doing is that they're harvesting it rather than just eating the entire thing. They can plan ahead, like, oh, if I come back here, if I don't destroy this honeycomb, I can continue to use it. Which is such an advanced level of thought.
Yeah.
Because we kind of think that monkeys are dumb, I feel like, as a society.
Yeah. When I hear things like that dolphins have bigger brains than humans and are
Right.
smarter, I'm just like, no.
And only by the grace of God.
Like, get onto land, it's done.
Yeah, and only by the grace of God they don't have opposable thumbs, or else
Yeah.
they would have totally taken over.
Oh my God. What if they secretly are taking over and that's why they're, like, in dolphin shows and stuff? And they're like, yeah, just move us closer to you.
We are, like, we do like them a lot. Like, we do swim with them. I've seen Tyra Banks swim with the dolphin. We do try to ingratiate ourselves. It's only a matter of time before they turn on us. Which actually would be an amazing movie. Like, we've done Planet of the Apes so many times. Like, we've done it so many times. Planet of the Dolphins.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah. So what do you think's gonna eat your brain this week?
I guess just the idea that we think that, like, oh, we're very objective, but science has all these biases. So then when it's like, oh, apes can plan ahead, it's sort of like, they've been doing it this whole time, we just hadn't realized it. We just didn't have the research. So what other skills are out there that animals have that they're gonna be stealing our fish, stealing our fruit soups. You know what I mean?
Not my fruit soup!
My fruit soup! I spent all day on that fruit soup! No. What's something that's gonna really eat your brain?
Yeah, the thought that, like, animals are doing plenty of shit that I don't know about. I thought I knew what they were all up to.
It's very unnerving.
No, it's like you find out someone's lying to you in a relationship, that they've had, like, a secret other relationship
this
the whole time. Yeah.
A whole relationship with a hose.
It breaks my heart. The spiders broke my heart.
Yeah, their whole relationship with fish. We didn't know they had a relationship with fish.
Alright, guys. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, we'll see you next week with more Brain Eaters.
Bye.
You woke up? You woke up?